don't see it as a problem until you identify it as a problem.
When did you know it was a problem?
I reckon I probably knew maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, I reckon, properly. Obviously, you have your doubts all the way through, like those thoughts come into your mind, but it isn't until you're ready to actually face it that you realise what you're doing.
Yeah. And have you spoken to people about this?
No, not really.
So not really spoken about it ever?
No, not really.
What about to like close people around you, partners, things like that?
No, not to a deep extent. There's a bit of embarrassment, I suppose, and I think a lot of people, as I said, would probably feel the same way if they knew exactly what you were doing.
Yeah. So how do you deal with it then if you can't speak to anyone? Like, have you ever rang like Gamblers Help or anything like that?
No, never.
Never gone on BetStop or anything?
No. So I had a couple of occasions where I've had 12 months, just cold turkey, straight off it. Obviously, those 2 times worked quite well for me, but the fact of the matter is, on both occasions, I found my way back into those bad habits. So it was, one of those things where I think that maybe if I had have spoken to somebody about it or whatnot, maybe I would have been able to get some help with it. But also, you've got to be willing to have those conversations as well.
So you're saying you've never spoken to people about it. Would your mates or people around you have any idea that this is a thing?
Yeah.
They know?
Yeah, they know that I was a proper DJing, for sure.
Yep.
Yep.
And did you have mates around you also DJing?
Yep.
Are they the same?
Some of them. Yeah, some of them would be.
And they're in like high income as well?
Some of them would be, yep.
But they've never spoken to you about it?
No, we don't really have those conversations. Yeah, not in any depth, really. Obviously, there's been some occasions where, you tap each other on the shoulder and say, hey, like, maybe you should pull up a little bit, and that's probably about as far as it goes.
Yeah, it's a funny one because we obviously see a lot of conversations happening through our DMs, and we've seen this for 5 years. We get people messaging us every single day.
Yep.
And we're very much aware of the gambling harm that happens through Australia, but we also get a lot of people who think that their $1, $5 habit, that is that at 18, 19, like it was for you.
Yeah, definitely.
Won't become 100K loss in 5 years or 200K in 10 years sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that won't happen to me. But the longer you play the game and the more frequently you play the game in the way that they want you to, you're increasing your chances of getting to that level. Hearing that you've never spoken to your mates about it is really scary because, like, respect for coming on here and sharing this now because it's crazy. Early 30s, you've never spoken about it. There would be so many people out there that will never ever speak about it and they just live in their own head forever.
Yep.